welcome, everybody. This is your girl TIA. I know y'all miss me. I'm back here on TBOU on the couch with
Yeah,
your boy, the JV.
I'm the JVM right here. That's right. That's right. That's right. Welcome back on TBOU with a couch.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, that's right. You're the hard-working woman right here, y'all. That's
Very
right.
hard working
That's
woman, you
right. That's right.
guys.
This is season 3 on TBOU on the couch, and man, we got a lot more. Y'all got to continue tuning in on TBOU on the couch, and like I said, we got some stuff for you.
That's right, you guys. Y'all just continue to tune in to TBOU on the couch.
Exactly. So Tia, who we got on the couch today?
So today we have a singer, writer, author, none other than Shandra Ward, Miss Alexis Butterfly, here with us today.
Hey, welcome to TBOU on the
Hey,
couch.
thank you
How
for
are you?
having me.
How
I'm
are you?
great.
Good,
I'm
good,
great.
good.
Yeah,
So, we know that you are an amazing singer.
Yes,
Like,
Lord.
I love to hear you sing.
Yeah.
You are just
thank
awesome.
you.
And I might want to hear a little bit of something today on TV, on just a little bit if you don't mind.
Later today.
But we're gonna get into this new book that you have. The name of your book is "The Letters in the Jar" by Shandra
Yeah,
Ward.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how you came about writing this book.
I've always wondered like what it would be like if somebody asked you type of thing. Because you hear stories about people writing letters to people and they don't really necessarily know who they are.
Yes.
Hmm.
You just write basically like their person might need some kind of companionship. And so sometimes just reading the letter helps people out and it helps them, kind of keep sane in the world where a lot of people are very lonely.
Right.
Um, and I wanted to explore the possibility of okay, you have a female she hasn't had like much love on the love circuit, the romance
Hmm.
circuit or whatever. And then you have a man who is locked up, a black man who was locked up for a crime he didn't commit, which we have a lot of that.
Right.
Um,
Right. Yeah.
and I was like, okay, well, I wonder what could happen if you have a scenario where two people are writing each other, but they don't realize that they are soulmates.
Mm.
You
Okay.
know. So yeah, that's pretty much how I came up with that. Just
Well,
thinking
well.
about it. I've always had this thing for letters and stuff.
So that was your inspiration of writing this book through letters, or
Yeah,
okay, pretty much.
yeah. I've just always wondered, like just this whole little lovey-dovey fascination with letters and
Right.
stuff like
Right.
that, and because people say a lot more when they writing versus when they
Yes.
talking.
Right.
You
Right.
know.
Right.
Right. Through your career of being also a gospel slash R&B artist yourself, you
Mhm.
write music too. So then that's you transition from writing music to writing your book, your first book.
Yeah, because when I was little, like I used to write everything. I was writing poetry, songs. I had like I had a whole notebook of songs, and I had poetry, and then I was writing plays, and the plays turned into stories. So I just knew I always wanted to just have my hand in everything. Like if I'm gonna be a writer, I'm gonna write everything.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Are you thinking
yeah.
about maybe moving like into doing plays too?
I would love to actually.
Okay,
I
that's
actually would love
awesome.
to.
I
Yeah,
think you should. I really think you should. I think you'll
yeah,
make some really good plays that people
yeah.
need to
Thank
see
you.
that's about real life.
So,
Yes.
so in this book, Miss Alexis Butterfly, in this book, Miss Shandra Ward, since you explained the letter in the jar,
Mhm.
give us one deep what's it called?
Passage from the book.
Be a passage from the book.
A deep passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, there is there is a part where, well, it's actually in the beginning, but it kind of folds over into, like the rest of the story. So there's a part where um the female protagonist, which is Serenity Ashford, she just completely like just like gave up. Like, okay, I'm not, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. I'm just gonna take myself off the love circuit. But then she ends up meeting Blaze soon after that. But it was due to a request basically from her boss that she didn't really want to do, but she was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it because this is my boss and I'm going to do it. So it's like sometimes we don't understand why we're put in certain places. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you don't realize that until you meet a certain person.
Right.
Because in your mind, it's just like, oh, okay, I'm just going about my life. I'm just doing my job. There is no significance really. But then you end up meeting a person, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, this is why I was placed here.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 And this is your very first book. Um.
Mhm.
Um. Are you working on? Is it another chapter in this book or another book?
Yes, this is actually a 4-part series.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm working on the second book. I'm working on a promo right now, so I can't really say too much,
Okay.
Okay.
but it will be coming out next month.
Okay.
So this is why I'm doing like a lot of promo every day. And basically, this series it's all written within the same city, which is called Saxon City. That's just something like I came up with. 'Cause
Okay.
I love saxophone, so you kind of put it together.
Okay.
I
Gotcha.
Like
got it.
I
Yeah.
always felt like I always feel like saxophone is like one of the like most sexiest instruments. It's like,
It
how can I
is.
think of something? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call it Saxon City.
Okay.
So
I like that.
so you have the romance. You have the musical aspect, and you have the romantic aspect. And basically, it's you want to find some of the similar characters
Yeah.
um, in the next set of stories that come along, but they won't be the main characters, but they will play a role.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So it's basically like I'm pulling from different characters within that city, but
Okay.
they're
Okay.
all going to have some kind of connection.
You know, you know, Mr. Alexis Butterfly. Once upon a time, I was gonna play the saxophone. Yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah, 'cause it is sexy. Yes,
It
right.
is. It's very sexy.
Yeah, yeah,
It is, and
yeah,
I was in the
yeah.
band, so I know exactly what you mean. Like I was around
Yeah,
all of the instruments, so I played the clarinet. So
yeah,
yeah, I know
and
exactly what you
like
mean.
So I tell you what, we're
yeah,
gonna take a
and
short commercial break, and we're gonna be right back with Miss Alexis Butterfly and talk a little bit more about her book, The Letter in the Jar. Miss
okay.
Shandra.
Hey, beautiful people, this is Top One, and you're listening to The Brand of Us. It's magic.
This is Cosimo Better, and you're listening to TBOU.
Hey everybody, this is Trinae Nichelle, and you are listening to my single, Chocolate Rain, on TBOU, the brand of us, Indie Podcast Radio.
Alexis Butterfly, and we're
Yeah,
talking about her new book, The Letters in the Jar.
the letters in the jar. I got a question to ask you. What was your well, or like, who was your inspiration of you decided to write this a book, you know, of your own, or like what books you have
Um,
read and everything.
Terry McMillan. Um,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
author. Mary McMillan. She's one of them. Mary Monroe is
Okay.
another. Um, I love Maya Angelou.
Of course.
Yes.
Instant.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, I love her. I I I started writing when I was younger, of course, but I didn't really take it serious until I got to middle school, and that was because I received a book called "They Lay in the Dollar Short" by Terry McMillan, and one of my best girlfriends at the time had gave it to me, and I was like, you know what, I think I need to start really like taking this very very seriously, and it's pretty much where I was just like, okay, I really want to write books for a living.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the book that's selling good, congratulations. Now, also, since let's go back, let's kind of flip side a little bit. With your music, are you still doing music too? Also.
Yes, I sing with a band called the Aftermath. So yeah, we go around doing different shows. We do whatever. We
Dr.
sing
Dre?
whatever.
You said aftermath. That's Dr. Dre, isn't it?
Ain't no Dr. Dre.
Oh. Did you say aftermath?
The
No.
After. We
After,
have a reason why we named it that. I won't. I mean, I'm not gonna go into the specifics, but
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, dude. He ain't only aftermath back then. Yeah. But go ahead.
right.
Do y'all have anything coming up, upcoming for the group?
Yeah.
Not right now. We actually just did a past show for FAMU University
Hey.
past weekend. Yeah. They had a. I think it was a. It's just okay. I don't even know if it was like a specific name. I think it was because they have all the younger freshmen they moving in and stuff like that, and so everybody was just camped out, had their food trucks and stuff out there. Everybody just enjoying themselves, and
Okay.
so yeah, we were there.
How many people are in the group?
Um, 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we have it's me, another vocalist, a piano, saxophone, drummer,
Hey.
bass player.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, what's the name of your group one more time?
The aftermath.
The aftermath. Hey, look at that. I didn't ask you one more time. I just want to see what she said. The aftermath. That's aftermath. So what songs do y'all sing? I mean, what's the group sing? Do gospel, R&B?
We mainly do R&B, neo soul,
Okay.
jazz type. We kind of like to mix it up a little bit. We don't
Yeah.
really limit ourselves. We do gospel. We don't do it as often, but we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you planning to work on your next your songs yourself, or you just dedicated to the group?
Both. We all pretty much do our own thing, but we still come together as a band.
As a
So
family.
yeah, I'm working on my own stuff. I just actually started back writing songs, so it's just um organizing everything, not getting myself confused and wore out because I do write a lot of stuff. Writing stories and then writing songs and stuff like that. So I'm kind of getting back into the groove of writing songs.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. As
Yeah.
far as like musical artists, who would be the ones that inspire you to sing?
Growing up, it was Brandy, um,
Can't be
Destiny's
down.
Child, and then in the recent years, I don't want to say recent years because Fantasia been out for a while, but that is hands
Right.
down my favorite singer. That is my favorite singer, hands down. I just like because I like people with big voices.
Right. Right.
I do like
Girl,
I don't want to call them small voices because that sounds so
girl, you
rude.
got a big voice yourself. You need to stop.
That's why she likes them.
You need to
I,
stop.
I like a challenge, like you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Because
Yeah.
I feel like when you have when you have a gift, I feel like it's good to surround yourself with people who are better than you.
Right.
You
Like you
right.
know what I'm saying. And I know some people might look at it like, oh, I'm intimidated. No, get you somebody who is better than you so that you can step your game up, and that's kind of how I look at
Right.
it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So Fantasia to me is she is like, okay, when she come on stage, you need to know what to do if you're gonna come on after her.
Right.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So yeah, she is a very big inspiration to me. Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle.
Hmm.
Wow.
I pretty much like most songs before 2005.
Anything before that.
Yeah, anything before that, I kind of, I like. I'm a bit picky because I just feel like people have gotten a little bit lazy
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
with music. But um, yeah, I would say that those artists, yeah, and I grew up listening to Kelly Price as well.
Speaking about music, and with the group and everything, if you mind me
Mm-hmm.
mention it,
Mm-hmm.
how's the group eccentric doing?
Eccentric sound.
Eccentric sound, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody is just pretty much, doing their own thing. Because that's something that we had agreed on anyway. When we formed that group,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, okay, we can, we do this, but whatever it is that you have on your heart to do outside of this, go do it. Nobody is hating
right.
on
That's
nobody. Nobody is
yeah.
trying to pull nobody down. I
Right.
will support you. Whoever make it first, it really don't matter.
Right.
Right,
Right.
You know what I'm
right,
Right.
saying?
right.
So we, at the end of the day, we a sisterhood before that. Before
That's
that.
right.
So yeah,
Amen. All
That's
right.
right.
yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
All right. Hey, we're going to take another short commercial break and be right back here on TBOU on the couch with Alexis Butterfly, Sandra Ward, and we're going to talk more about where you could, find more about her books and what else more from Miss Alexis. And all right, TIA,
That's right.
don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Yo, check us out. TIA and the JVN on thebrandofus.com and submit your music to thebrandofus at gmail.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification bell and leave a comment. That's right, TBOU, bro.
The Brand of Us Indie Podcast Radio Show every Saturday night from 6 to 8 p.m.
And we are back here on TBOU on the couch with your girl TIA and the JVN,
Yeah, that's right.
along with Miss Alexis Butterfly, and we are talking about her book, The Letters in the Jar. So, Alexis, I wanted to ask the question, like, it seems like it's going to get real deep in this book. So, she was talking about, okay, life is happening for her and she doesn't want to date anymore. And she goes on this blind date and it just doesn't work out. And then also with that, there's 2 homicides that
Yeah,
end up at her front door that she has nothing to do with.
yeah. She in the beginning of the book, it starts out with her. She was actually getting ready for a date, but the man ended up standing her up because he didn't
Okay.
like the
Okay.
way she looked.
Uh huh.
Um, so one of the bodies that were involved in the homicide is him, is the man who put her up.
Wow. So that's one reason why they're probably pointing at her.
Yeah.
Oh
And the
wow.
other one
Okay.
is her neighbor that stayed across from her. So You had Texas kind of showing up, kind of questioning like, how is it that you are connected or just closely connected to these two people? But it ended up coming out. I can't really say, but you have to read the book to find that out.
Okay, definitely. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna have to get this book so I can read it, and I want to read all 4 series when they come out.
Exactly.
Yes. Please do. And also, I do want to. I can give like a bit of a hint. So Serenity is going to play a very big part in this series, which is why I kind of started out with her. But I can say in the second series, she will have a connection to one of the homicide victims' family members.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god.
Miss Alexis Butterfly, tell the folks where they can check you out and what all platforms where they can get your book and even your music. Give a shout out to the group Aftermath and where they can get your music and everywhere your book. Just say it out there.
Okay. So for my books, you can go on Amazon or you can go on Goodreads. Type in Shandra Ward and you type in the letters in the jar. If you want to find me, I am on Facebook and Instagram. I'm just gonna name them all because I am. It's under the same name, so nobody can be confused or nothing like that. So for Facebook and Instagram, I am under author Shandra Ward, and for music, you can type in Alexis Butterfly.
Okay.
So if you, well, for both, or if you want to do both, but if you are a bookworm like me, you can type in Shandra Ward, author Shandra Ward, for both Facebook and TikTok.
Okay.
So Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, type in author Shandra Ward, and or if you just want to keep update on me with the music, you can type in Alexis Butterfly as well, and that's also on all 3 platforms as well. So that's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
And also, for my band, the Aftermath, shouts out to y'all. You guys can type in the Aftermath. We had to put an extra E in because Facebook is funny like that. So you can type in the Aftermath. So THEE. Just make sure you add that extra E on the end.
Aftermath.
Okay, I said I wanted to hear you sing a little something before we get out of here. So could you give us just a teeny bit of something?
Um, yeah, y'all probably heard this because I'll be watching the Jamie Foxx show a lot, and Jamie Foxx be singing. He was doing a cover. How did it go? I'm saying, I'm a woman of many wishes. I hope my premonition misses what it really is. My heart won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry.
Yes, I love it.
Sorry if I got the words wrong, y'all.
That's all right. You did something for us, and it was awesome.
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Anytime. We're family. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Alexis Butterfly, for letting us interview on TBOU on the couch. And hey, show that book again. Go ahead and check out her book, The Letter in the Jar. Sandra Ward, and like she says on Amazon.
Make sure y'all go and purchase it.
Purchase that book right now.
And it's going to be more parts to it, so y'all make sure
right,
y'all go purchase
yes.
The Letters in the Jar by Miss Shandra Ward.
Thank you. We really appreciate you being on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. You want to close out?
This has been TBOU on the couch with your girl TIA and
the Javian right here.
So,
like we
y'all
always say,
be blessed.
And like we always say, peace,
Love.
and keep watching right here on
TBOU on the couch.
Stay blessed. We love you. Peace. Bye bye, Mr. Andrew.